So we're going to start with our stretch of the sole of the foot, plantar fascia. So on your knees, tuck your toes under, and then lift the knees, come onto the balls of your feet. And then you can bring your hands forward. We're going to rock. Don't drop the knees all the way to the mat, but you're going to rock across the toes. You just come off the ball of the foot and back. Stretching out the sole of the foot. Okay. Up to stand. So coming to stand, have your towel roll across the mat. So we're going to work on the lower legs today. So have your heels on the mat and the ball of your feet on the towel roll. Or if you don't have that with you, just roll your mat up. You can lift the balls of your feet. And then pressing the hips slightly forward so you're not just bending in the middle. Lean the hips forward. You can feel that lower leg stretch, calf muscles. And then you're going to step one foot over, bend the knee and the front leg and push down through the heel and the leg that's behind. Step back. Change to the opposite foot. Step back, remove the towel roll. And then we're going to come to so feet hip distance apart. We're going to squat down. So you want to make sure that your knees are clapping in line with your toes. So take your bottom back, squat down, bring your arms forward. And stand. We're looking to make sure you sit down as far as you can, the knees are coming directly forward. Lift, so squeeze the glutes as you come up. Okay, then cross right leg, or one leg over the other, right leg over there. Hands to hips. We're going to fold forward, but come to halfway first. So pull up through the kneecaps, thighs, the core, roll the front pelvis forward, gaze goes down. So just halfway. Press into the base of the big toes, turn the tailbone up. You'll feel this more in the top and side of the legs, but all connected. Keep the navel drawing in, and then you can start to fold forward. You might want the block in front of you, so if you can't reach the mat, something to hold on to, but drawing the lower ribs towards the hips, so drawing the navel in, really pressing into the base of the big toes, lifting the hips up. And then inhale, draw the navel in as the hips come to halfway again. And then all the way up. Swing the front leg behind. Do it on the other side. Lift up through the kneecaps. Core, chest lifts, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, hinge forward. Try not to take your bottom back too much. You want to have the hips towards the balls of the feet. Use your core if you want to fold, and all the way to the mat. Inhale, lift upwards. Exhale, across, coming into down dog. So palms down, stepping back. Then three-legged dog, right leg lifts. So lower the left heel to the mat, straighten the right leg, internal rotation so the legs go straight up and back. Push through the left heel, and then you're going to bring the toes of the right foot to the left heel and press down, turn the hips, the tailbone up, really drawing down through the palm. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step the right leg between your hands, step forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Surya Namaskar, A. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to down dog. So 2 breaths. Inhale, right leg lifts, step right foot forward, left foot forward to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, palms down, walk the feet back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog, lower the right heel to the mat. Internal rotation of the back thigh. And then bring the left toes to the back of the right heel, drawing that heel down. Turn the tailbone up, push the floor away with your palms. Lift left leg back up, step the left foot between your hands, runner's lunge. So you want left knee over left ankle, draw the chest forward, sink your hips, but now you're going to push through the back heel, as if you're trying to draw it down to the mat. Keep sinking hips, feel energy coming through the back leg. Inhale, step the right foot forward, come into chair pose, Uttanasana. Bring the arms up, sit down, draw the hips back. The weight is more into the heels, and then you're going to come up on your toes. If it's easier for you, with the upper body, you can draw your hands, your arms to shoulder height, draw the shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, lower the heels, bring the arms up. Once more, inhale, lift onto the toes. You squeeze shins and thighs towards the midline. Relax through the upper body. Exhale, lowering down. Fingertips down, walk back to down dog. Take one more breath here. Inhale, right leg lifts, step forward to runner's lunge. Settle the hips, reach the chest forward, push through the back heel. You're drawing that heel down to the mat. And step the left foot forward, come into chair pose, arms lift, sink the hips, neutral hips. Gaze between the thumbs, relax the upper body. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Bring your arms forward. Exhale down, lift the arms up. And again, up into the toes. Squeeze the shins towards each other. Exhale down, ragdoll. So bend your knees, hang your head, hold onto your elbows. Even roll, elbows side to side a little. Shake the head, hold. Okay, then fingertips down. Take the right foot back. Drop the right knee down. And take the hips back over the right knee. Walk your hands back a little. Half Ardha Hanuman, half split. So wiggle the left foot forward and then flex at the heel. Then flex at the ankle. You can come up a little if you need a bit more height. You can have a block on the inside. But you're drawing the left foot back, so feeling the stretch up the back of the leg. If you can, you reach chest towards shin, fold a little deeper, but keep drawing the left hip back, right hip forward. Okay. Exhale, then left foot forward, step right foot forward, then take left foot back, half a monkey, Ardha Hanuman, half split. Left knee down, take the hip back, wiggle the right foot forward, and then flex, toes up to the ceiling. Press down through the heel, draw the right thigh bone back, left side of the hip forward. Reach your chest towards the shin, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Place the right foot down, step the left foot forward, come up to stand. Then we're going to balance first on one leg, and then you're going to do one-legged squat. So hands to hips. Take your weight into your right foot. Lift. So the first will be parallel. You can take the left foot back. And now you're going to bend the right knee and track the knee in the direction of the toes. Use your core. Inhale, stand on the right leg, lift the left knee forward to hip height. Next exhale, draw the thighs parallel, left elbows back, squat, one-legged squat. Inhale, once more, lift the left knee. Take the knee down, squat. And inhale, stand, feet next to each other, other side. Weight goes into the left foot, relax through the upper body, draw the navel in. And then we're going to squat down, taking the right heel back, thighs parallel, squat down. And then stand, inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale down. So Kate sent me an article yesterday, I think was it from the Guardian, or the Independent, about the benefits of balancing. And inhale, lift again, lift the knee out, straighten the left leg. So I know I bang on about it, but balance is one of the first things that goes when you start to lose your mobility, but also it's to do with that connection to the mind. Lift, right knee, and come to stand. We're going to turn to goddess. It says take the feet wide, then take the toes out. And you're going to try and have the toes turned enough that when you track, we're going to sit the hips down. You want the knees to track in the direction of the toes, so try not to have a funny angle there. So you can move your feet around. You want to sit down, but trying to take the thighs out slightly as you sit down and press the hips forward. Bring your arms up into cactus, so elbows at shoulder height, palms facing forward. And then just rocking a little to straighten one leg side to side. Get the hips down, and then we're going to settle in the center, come up onto the ball of the left foot. Squeeze the calf muscles, sink the hips. So apparently this study on balance took 12 years, but 21% of the people, heel down, go to the other side, right heel up. So yes, you had to stand on one leg for 10 seconds, arms by your side and the other foot just tucked behind the shin. But they said you will, 21% of the people who did the test, heel down, couldn't balance for 10 seconds. So mortality rates were a lot higher in those people. Sink the hips. Now you're going to lift up into both toes, balls of the feet. And exhale, down, hands to hips. Straighten the legs, bring the feet together. So yes, balance is, because it's really good apparently for, as you get older, is keeping the mind sharp too, because you're allowing that while you're focusing on balance, the mind often can't think of much else, so it's very relaxing the brain. Okay, so coming to the front of the mat, you're going to bend down. This time it's like chair pose, but you can keep your hands on your thighs. Draw the knees forward, sit down until, see if you can feel the lower legs. So the calves are working, but they're in a more lengthened position, pushing through the heels, the soles of the feet down. And then inhale to stand and then come to sit. Have your knees bent, feet on the floor. And then you'll start to straighten your legs. You're going to flex at the ankles, toes pointing up. So knees still slightly bent, press through the heels. Lean forward, so your tummy is towards your thighs. Take your hands over the top of your toes and pull your toes back towards you. You can start to straighten the legs if that feels good, or just get to the point where you can still, the elbows are bent, you're not pulling through the upper back. You're using your core, you're pushing heels away as you pull toes towards you. You should feel very lightly, but a stretch through the back of the calf, towards the Achilles. You get there, you can straighten the legs, keep the chest lifting, elbows slightly bent. Exhale, release. Come to a cross-legged position. Hands on thighs, closing your eyes. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste.